Have you ever felt like misfortune was just lurking around the corner? Maybe you're facing unexpected financial challenges or health issues that seem to have no clear cause. It's possible that the way you treat animals could be influencing your life in ways you never imagined. Today, we'll dive into 10 specific animals you should never harm, highlighting their deep connection to your prosperity, well-being, and overall luck. So, let's explore these vital creatures and see how they could impact your journey toward a happier, more fulfilling life. Number 1. Cats, mystical protectors of energy. Cats have long held a special place in our hearts and homes, but it's their mystical connection to the spiritual world that often gets overlooked. Many cultures throughout history have revered these enchanting creatures as guardians of energy, equipped with a unique ability to absorb negative vibes that can otherwise seep into our lives. You might have noticed that when your feline friend curls up next to you after a long and stressful day, that warm, comforting presence isn't just about companionship. Imagine your living space as a vibrant tapestry woven together by the energy of everyone who steps through your door. It's no secret that interactions can leave an imprint of emotional residue. Think about that time you had a disagreement with a family member, or those fleeting moments of anxiety before a big meeting. Cats, with their intuitive prowess, act as mystical protectors, guarding the sanctity of your home's atmosphere. They instinctively know when someone or something disrupts the harmony of your domestic realm. You may have observed your cat behaving oddly, perhaps hissing or staring intently at an empty corner. This instinctive behavior is their way of signaling disturbances in the energy field, letting you know that it's time to cleanse your environment. This protective energy they wield goes beyond just warding off negativity. In various cultures, harming or even mistreating a cat is considered a significant misfortune. Many believe that doing so can trigger financial troubles or disharmony within your family structure. Just think about it. How many times have you experienced an unexpected bill or a family split during a turbulent phase in your life? These occurrences may correlate with the disruption of your cat's protective energy, which often leaves your aura vulnerable to external stressors. Moreover, let's not forget the countless accounts of people feeling inexplicably lighter and more at ease after spending time with their kitties. Just their quiet presence can turn a mundane evening into a tranquil retreat. You might feel their calming purr resonate through your chest, providing a therapeutic effect that quiets the mind and releases tension. These mystical creatures are not just companions, they are silent guardians, diligently working to maintain the balance of your personal fortune. As we explore the fascinating world of cats and their role as protectors of energy, consider how you can honor this bond. Providing a loving and stable environment for your feline friends is vital. They're not just pets, they are mystical beings that enrich our lives emotionally and energetically, truly deserving of our respect and care. Number 2. Bats, symbols of prosperity and abundance. Let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of bats and their symbolism. You might be surprised to learn that, across various cultures, bats are more than just misunderstood creatures. They're often viewed as powerful symbols of prosperity and abundance. Imagine returning home after a long day, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, when suddenly a bat flutters through your entrance. In many traditions, this encounter is seen not as an omen to fear, but rather as a harbinger of good fortune. A bat in your home can signify that blessings, both financial and career-related, are on the horizon. It almost feels like receiving a surprise gift from the universe, doesn't it? Think back to times in your life when unexpected opportunities have knocked at your door. Perhaps it was that job offer you didn't see coming, or the promotion that felt just out of reach. These often come when we least expect them, symbolizing how openness to change and embracing the unknown can lead to prosperity. Bats embody this spirit of opportunity. They dash around in the dark, navigating through life's uncertainties, yet thriving regardless. However, there's an essential aspect to consider. Culturally, it's believed that harming or treating bats with disdain can have significant consequences. It's almost as if these creatures are akin to a financial guardian. When treated with respect, they loom large as protectors of our wealth. Neglecting or driving away these creatures, in contrast, is said to send your prosperity and good fortune scurrying away. It's a reminder to treat all life, no matter how small or misunderstood, with reverence. Reflect on your beliefs and actions surrounding wealth and success as this knowledge unfolds. How do you treat opportunities that come your way? Are you open to the gifts that life presents, or do you shy away from the unknown? Remember, just as bats gracefully navigate through darkness, so too can you weave through life's uncertainties with the hope of attracting abundance. By embracing these symbols and fostering a mindset of respect and alignment with prosperity, we can unlock doors to success and fulfillment. As we explore the symbolism of bats further, you'll discover that understanding these messages isn't just about superstition. It's about nurturing an optimistic outlook and recognizing the beauty in the unexpected. Keep this in mind as we transition to our next fascinating symbol of prosperity. Number 3. Dogs, the guardians of fortune and loyalty. When we think about dogs, many of us picture a loyal friend, a furry companion who greets us with enthusiasm every time we walk through the door. But beyond their playful antics and comforting presence, dogs carry a deeper significance, especially in the realm of our personal fortunes and well-being. These incredible animals are often hailed as guardians, not just of our homes, but of our very happiness. Dogs have an innate ability to sense danger far beyond our human capabilities. They can pick up on subtle cues in our environment, reacting to shifts in energy that we may be completely unaware of. Have you ever noticed how your dog suddenly perks up or behaves strangely when someone new enters your space? This is their primal instinct kicking in, alerting you to potential threats or negative vibes. They can even sense when you're feeling down or stressed, often curling up beside you or nudging you gently to offer comfort. It's almost as if they can read our emotions, embodying loyalty in its truest form. Treating these loyal companions with kindness and respect creates a bond that goes beyond mere pet ownership. It nurtures a relationship that can attract positive energy into our lives. Legends abound in cultures across the world about how dogs can bring good fortune. In some traditions, it's believed that simply caring for a dog and showering them with love can lead to prosperity and abundance. Think about the joy and laughter that a dog brings into your home, those joyous moments that lift your spirit even on the darkest days. That's the essence of fortune in its purest form. On the flip side, harming or neglecting these guardians can lead down a darker path. Misfortune, financial troubles, and even health issues can arise as consequences of mistreating these magical creatures. They attract positivity with their loyalty, but when treated poorly, they can inadvertently harbor negative energy and misfortune in our lives. It's a reminder that this relationship is a two-way street. The respect we show to our dogs reflects back into our own lives. Consider this. How many times have you felt uplifted by your dog's unwavering companionship? Often, it's in those moments of play, or simply resting together, that we find solace. So, harness that connection. Celebrate it through kindness and gratitude. Your dog not only serves as a protector, but as a conduit for good fortune. Embrace the loyalty they offer, and watch how that loyalty transforms your own life, shaping not just a bond, but a sanctuary of harmony and fortune. Number 4. Frogs, bringers of health and prosperity. Number 4 on our list brings us to a creature often overlooked in the grand tapestry of symbolism: frogs. While many of us may not think of these little amphibians as significant, their roles in various traditions, especially in Feng Shui, paint a much brighter picture. Frogs are powerful symbols of renewal and transformation. In many cultures, they're seen as harbingers of health and prosperity. Think about it. Frogs undergo a remarkable metamorphosis from tadpoles to adults, reminding us that change is not only possible, but something that can lead to positive outcomes. When we invite frogs into our lives, whether that's through decor featuring frogs or even in garden landscapes, we're essentially welcoming the energy of growth and healing. Have you ever noticed how refreshing it feels after a heavy rain, when the frogs start their chorus? This natural symphony often signifies the earth rejuvenating itself, a powerful metaphor for personal renewal. Frogs thrive in moisture-rich environments and are often indicators that our own lives can similarly flourish when we embrace change. In Feng Shui practices, the presence of a frog in your home, especially a statue or image of a three-legged frog with a coin in its mouth, is believed to attract wealth and good fortune. Placing this symbol in specific sectors of your home can help encourage positive financial transformations. So if you've been feeling stuck in a rut, whether it's financially, emotionally, or even physically, it may be time to consider adding this unique symbol to your space. Conversely, it's interesting to note the negative implications associated with harming these creatures. In many traditions, harming a frog is thought to bring about health issues or financial setbacks. This belief serves as a reminder of the delicate balance within our ecosystems and our own lives. Respecting these creatures is not just about idolizing their symbolism. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness we share with the natural world. Next time you come across a frog, take a moment to appreciate its significance. Consider how its presence or absence in your life reflects your own journey through change, renewal, and the pursuit of prosperity. By acknowledging the layers of meaning that frogs carry, you may find inspiration in your personal transformation or financial growth. Number 5. Birds, messengers of good fortune. When we think about birds, the first image that often pops into our heads is that of them soaring through the sky, their wings gracefully gliding on the wind. But their significance goes beyond just their beauty and freedom. Across cultures and centuries, birds have been revered as powerful spiritual messengers, symbols of hope, prosperity, and even blessings. Imagine it's early in the morning. You're enjoying your coffee, and suddenly, a sparrow flutters in through an open window. That moment can leave us breathless. The sight of a bird entering our space feels almost magical. Many believe this isn't just an accidental occurrence. It often suggests that good fortune is on the horizon. You might even find yourself smiling, feeling a glimmer of excitement about what's to come, because throughout history, various cultures have viewed such events as divine omens. On the flip side, think about the weight of harming a bird. In many traditions, causing harm to these delicate creatures is said to invoke bad luck and misfortune. This belief is rooted in the idea that birds carry the energies of the universe, and when we act against them, we disturb that balance. It can be a sobering thought, especially when we're reminded of how intertwined our actions are with the flow of energy around us and within our lives. Reflect on those times when you've perhaps come across a bird's nest with baby chicks, or spotted a bird struggling on the ground. It can be tough to turn a blind eye, especially when we're aware of the broader implications. Many folks take a moment to help or observe carefully, not just for the love of the creatures, but also out of respect for the symbolism they carry. The proverb, "A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush," rings true here, serving as a reminder that the presence of these wired beings signifies potential opportunities and blessings. Whether it's spotting a robin announcing spring or witnessing a hummingbird hover just a few feet away, these moments can feel deeply personal and significant. They serve as gentle reminders from the universe to cherish and protect the little things that come into our lives. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty around us. The next time you encounter a bird, take a deep breath and consider what message or sign it might be bringing your way. It might just pave the path for prosperity, joy, and an invitation to embrace a little fortune into your life. Number 6. Rats, symbols of wealth and survival. As we delve into the fascinating world of rats, it's crucial to acknowledge the unique, often contradictory perceptions surrounding these creatures. Across various cultures, rats are viewed not just as pests, but as potent symbols of wealth and survival. Think about it. While they might scurry in shadows, their ability to thrive in nearly any environment speaks volumes about their adaptability. This resilience is more than mere survival. It's a testament to their intelligence, which has helped them navigate the complexities of our modern world. In many cultures, especially in Asian traditions, rats are seen in a more positive light. The Chinese zodiac, for instance, elevated the rat to the first position, making it a symbol of cleverness and resourcefulness. These traits resonate deeply in financial contexts. A rat's strategic nature mirrors the savvy needed to secure and manage wealth. By embodying intelligence and adaptability, rats teach us valuable life lessons about seizing opportunities and facing challenges head-on. However, the more negative associations with rats can lead to misguided beliefs. You might be surprised to learn that harming or killing a rat, whether literally or symbolically, may have unintended consequences. Those actions could disrupt the flow of abundance in your life. Imagine a scenario where you unintentionally sever ties with the energy of prosperity simply because of a learned fear or cultural superstition. Often, when we view these creatures purely through the lens of negativity, we may actually be closing ourselves off to opportunities that could enhance our financial stability. Instead, consider embracing the symbolism that rats offer. Reflect on adaptability. How can you shift your mindset to be more open to change? Just like they thrive in diverse environments. Think of their intelligence as a reminder to strategize and invest wisely. Maybe it's a call to reevaluate your financial habits or recognize patterns that might be hindering your growth. By honoring the symbolism of rats, we can learn to appreciate the deeper meanings of resilience and adaptability in our financial journeys. Rather than viewing them solely as pests that scuttle around in the night, let's see them as messengers. They encourage us to be clever, resourceful, and open to the wealth that life has in store for us, if only we remain aware and willing to adapt. So, as we move forward, let's keep the lessons of rats in mind, turning adversity into opportunity and inviting prosperity into our lives with open arms. Number 7. Snakes, protectors of wisdom and fortune. Throughout history, snakes have captivated humans, often evoking feelings of fear and fascination in equal measure. They articulate both danger and wisdom, embodying duality, a notion rooted deep within many cultures. On one hand, these creatures are often perceived as sinister, but delve a little deeper, and they reveal themselves as ancient guardians of knowledge and fortune. In various traditions, snakes symbolize healing and transformation. For example, in ancient Greece, the staff of Asclepius, which bears a snake coiling around it, is still associated with medicine and rejuvenation today. This image encapsulates how snakes, despite their slithery nature, are respected as symbols of healing. They shed their skin as a part of their life cycle, which mirrors our own ability to shed past burdens and emerge into something new, something better. This transformative power resonates universally. Many of us have faced challenges that forced us to evolve, to embrace growth. Moreover, snakes play an essential role in the ecosystem. They maintain balance, keeping the populations of rodents and insects at bay. This balance is crucial not only for the environment, but also for human existence. When we disrupt this equilibrium, we might invite chaos into our lives. There's an ancient belief that harming a snake can lead to unexpected repercussions, financial struggles, personal hardships, or an unshakable sense of imbalance. It sounds dramatic, but many people have shared anecdotes where their lives took an unexpected turn after a confrontation with these creatures, highlighting the need for respect toward nature and its delicate network. Embracing the presence of snakes in our lives can serve as a reminder. When we encounter challenges, it's vital to remember that transformation often comes from overcoming our fears, both of snakes and the trials we face. Instead of viewing these mysterious beings as mere threats, we can appreciate their role as protectors of ancient wisdom. It's a beautiful notion to view snakes not just as creatures, but as sacred symbols guiding us toward better fortune and personal growth. So, the next time you find yourself face to face with a snake, take a moment. Rather than recoiling in fear, consider what wisdom it might be bringing to your life. Respect it, understand it, and allow it to remind you of the importance of balance in nature and within ourselves. Number 8. Geckos, protectors of balance and warnings. Geckos, those charming little lizards that often scurry across our walls, hold a special place in many cultures and personal anecdotes. It's fascinating how these tiny creatures can symbolize much more than just a quirky housemate. In various parts of the world, geckos are seen as guardians who help maintain the balance of energy within our homes. Many people have a story about a gecko entering their space right before something significant happens. Perhaps you've experienced it yourself. Just as you were getting ready for a big life change, a gecko made its presence known. This isn't just coincidence. In many cultures, geckos are believed to provide mystical warnings. Their calls are often seen as omens signaling changes, both positive and negative. If you've ever heard one in the dead of night, you might have felt that twinge of anticipation, thinking it foretells something important. But here's where it gets interesting. Rather than simply letting the thoughts of bad luck consume us, embracing the presence of geckos can instead invite wisdom and balance into our lives. Those who are in tune with these lizards often report a feeling of calmness, as they believe that geckos absorb negative energy that might linger in the air. Imagine coming home after a long, stressful day, only to spot a gecko on your wall, seemingly at ease. This creature could be your small yet powerful ally, reminding you that the energy in your space can be shifted towards healing and positivity. Moreover, it's said in some communities that harming a gecko can lead to amplified misfortune. This belief reminds us to treat these creatures with respect and understanding, changing our perspective from that of fear to appreciation. Have you ever happened on a gecko and felt compelled to marvel at its intricate patterns and vibrant colors instead of recoiling? That simple shift in mindset can transform our experiences with nature, inviting a more harmonious relationship with the environment. Geckos remind us to pause and reflect. Instead of viewing them as nuisances, consider them as sentinels of our surroundings. Take a moment to observe them. Let their presence prompt you to check in with your own energy and balance at home. There's a certain magic in understanding that these little protectors might just be guiding us through life's twists and turns, helping to ward off negativity and remind us of the delicate balance that exists all around us. So next time you see a gecko, think of it as a little guardian, not just in your space, but also within your own journey. Number 9. Cows. Sacred symbols of abundance. One of the most revered and sacred animals in various cultures is undoubtedly the cow. When we think of cows, we often picture rolling green pastures and peaceful landscapes. But beyond their serene presence lies a deeper symbolism that resonates deeply with human experience, a representation of abundance, nourishment, and prosperity. In many traditions, cows are viewed as symbols of life itself. Their gentle nature and nurturing spirit make them emblematic of motherhood, indicating that they provide not just physical sustenance, but also emotional and spiritual nourishment. Imagine for a moment the last time you enjoyed a warm bowl of your favorite soup, rich and hearty, perhaps brimming with dairy, or made creamy with milk. That comfort, that intrinsic satisfaction, much like the quality of life cows symbolize, can embody the abundance our lives crave. Now consider that in many cultures, particularly within Hinduism, harming or mistreating a cow is not just frowned upon. It's believed to unleash severe karmic repercussions. This isn't merely an intuitive notion. It's a reflection of the sacred relationship humans share with these creatures. When a cow is harmed or disrespected, it symbolizes a disruption in the natural cycle of giving and receiving. It's said that this break can lead to serious imbalances in one's life. Financial difficulties may arise, family strife may ensue, and personal well-being can wane as a direct consequence of disrespecting such a potent symbol of abundance. Imagine this. You wake up one morning feeling out of sorts, the weight of your responsibilities pressing down on you. You're struggling at work, your relationships feel strained, and it seems like obstacles pop up at every turn. This can serve as a poignant reminder that how we treat the world around us, including our interaction with creatures like cows, often mirrors our internal states. When these sacred beings are treated with respect and love, it creates a ripple effect in our lives, manifesting positive energy, harmony, and a greater sense of fulfillment. In the broader context of our daily lives, this relationship with cows invites us to reflect on our own dealings. Are we nurturing, supportive, and abundant participants in the community around us? The understanding that these gentle giants represent prosperity isn't solely about material wealth. It's about fostering an environment where love, compassion, and sustenance flourish. When we embrace these principles, we invite positivity and abundance to enter our lives, just as cows graciously offer their milk, a literal source of nourishment. By honoring these majestic animals, we are ultimately acknowledging our own paths towards a more prosperous future. Number 10. Turtles, keepers of longevity and stability. When we think about turtles, the first image that often comes to mind is of a slow, deliberate creature munching on some greens by a pond. But beneath that calm exterior lies a rich tapestry of symbolism that speaks to far more than just their gentle demeanor. Turtles have been revered across cultures as powerful symbols of longevity, wisdom, and stability. Take a moment to consider their incredible lifespan. Some species can live for over 100 years. In many traditions, this impressive endurance is seen as a reflection of patience and resilience, qualities we could all benefit from in our fast-paced world. In the age of instant gratification, where everything is just a click away, the turtle reminds us that true growth often requires slowing down and allowing our dreams to develop at their own pace. It's a lesson not just for ourselves, but for the paths we take in our careers, relationships, and even our personal development. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into the significance many cultures attribute to turtles. In ancient mythology, especially within indigenous American and Asian cultures, turtles are seen as keepers of the earth. Some Native American legends speak of the Turtle Island, a land formed above the turtle's back, symbolizing stability and balance. These narratives often convey that harming a turtle is more than just an act against a creature. It's believed to disrupt the natural order of things. It signifies the loss of stability, a potential ripple effect of chaos in one's life, where opportunities may slip away like sand through your fingers. Think about your own life. Have you ever faced a period where everything felt out of alignment? Those moments of unrest often arise when we neglect the slow, steady progress that turtles exemplify. Perhaps you made impulsive decisions, or maybe you chased after quick wins that ultimately led to setbacks. In the stillness of a turtle's existence lies a reminder that true success is rarely an overnight affair. Wisdom, much like the turtle's journey, is forged through patience and resilience. By surrounding ourselves with the energy and symbolism of turtles, through art, nature, or even just a simple conversation about them, we invite a sense of stability into our lives. We can embrace their lessons of longevity, ensuring we take care not just of ourselves, but of our environment too. In doing so, we honor the deep-seated connections that link us to both the past and future, fostering a world where opportunities can flourish and growth is nurtured rather than rushed. So, the next time you see a turtle, Remember this powerful symbolism and let it inspire you to move slowly but steadily toward your own aspirations in life. Reflecting on how we treat animals reveals so much about our own energy. When we choose kindness and respect, we're not just uplifting those around us, we invite positivity and good fortune into our lives. Let's create a ripple effect of compassion. Share your commitment to this journey in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt content.